Hey guys, that's right. This is episode number 1 of Relo's Farm, and I'm glad that you could join me for my first video recording episode for this. I've already made the farm for you guys. I've just got it set up with older tractors that I'm real familiar with and that I like a lot. I'm real partial to the 50s, 60s, maybe the 40s tractors. So I've already got those set up in here, ready to go. I've got we got a Deutz. We actually have 2 of those. Let's see here. We own 2 Deutz D80s, which is actually a 75 horsepower tractor, which I like because it has more horsepower to pull some of this stuff. We have a small old-fashioned seeder and a Bavarian plow factory. I guess this is like this is a cultivator actually. We have the 1 meter Lemken D plow, which doesn't really go very far. A couple of trailers, one for taking stuff to the market and the other for offloading the stuff to the greenhouse. And of course our FAR M66 harvester. So if you guys are ready, we'll tab into the harvester and get him ready to go. Yep, there we go. So we'll get him started on some wheat, and we'll get this guy over there getting ready to offload him. And I've installed a few mods on here. The course play mod is the one that was mainly interested in to help me out with getting all this stuff offloaded and sold to the market. So we can go ahead and get this guy around and set him up for course play while the harvester's over there getting ready to go, or actually getting everything loaded up. So let's get him started here. We're going to start recording our course. And we got 1 egg, 2 eggs, so we can actually come back around and go to the grain bin. I'll try to stick to the road as much as possible. Makes it more realistic that way, obviously. I know a lot of you guys like to watch inside of the tractor, which is actually a pretty neat little tractor. So we'll take this guy over to the bin to offload, to the silos. We'll head back to the harvester over there, and we'll set it so that we can pick up the grain from him. Excuse me. This is a really nice tractor. It has plenty of horsepower, and it's not overly loud. And, seems to be a really good performer in just about everything that I've tried it with. So what we need to do is go back over here and set up behind where our course play started and end our starting point. Okay, and we'll change our mode to empty the combine, and we'll choose that one. And we always do manually search or select manually because it seems to find it a lot easier. And let's see, what field are we on here? Well, number 16. So let's go ahead and save this to field 16 offload. And I'm not really sure what he waits for. Okay, so he was waiting to get that guy, or waiting for the guy to call him. So here he goes. them over to the combine or harvester, unless he goes and makes the round. He may make the entire round first before he comes over here. I found that Horseplay tends to do that on occasion. Yep, that's what he's going to do. Okay, so in the meantime, we can get into our other tractor, and hopefully we won't get run over by this one, or by the other one. And we'll get set up to take our grain to the market. So I think the first thing we want to do is we want to get all of our canola sold. So let's load that up and let's see where our canola. We've got 1,078 at the freight yard, 1,044 at the farm shop, 1,246 at the end. So that's probably going to be our best bet. And we should have. Oh yeah, we got a couple of wagons full of canola. So let's head that way. We'll go get the canola set up for Horseplay. So we want to start course recording, and we'll drive to the inn, which I've driven it many times, so I know exactly where it's at. You notice that most of these little tractors about this size don't really want to pull a full wagon load of grain. You can't handle it, and they'll do about 5 to 10 miles an hour. So this one, with having as much horsepower as it does and still being a small farm tractor, it will pull this trailer without any problems. It doesn't pull at full speed, obviously, but it doesn't seem to really have any problems on hills or anything, so can't complain about that too much. Excuse me. So we'll head down here to the inn, and we'll sell our first load of canola, and when we get back we'll finish setting up the Horseplay. It is a somewhat decent looking day today, a little bit cloudy. Looks like it might rain back over there. Okay, if you can see the inspector mod that we have, it looks like the harvester's just dumped all of his wheat into the waiting wagon. So he's picking more wheat up now. It looks like he might be turning because it's not moving at the moment. Excuse me. I'm a little bit sick here lately. So he should be picking up more wheat soon, and then the wagon will wait for him. And then he'll pick up all of his wheat and take it back to the silos. So yeah, that's yeah, he's definitely picking up more wheat. So that's a good thing. We got that one worked out good. The Horseplay can be a little bit fidgety. You have to set it up just right and make sure that everything is just right on it. Otherwise, it'll run into things, or it won't take the correct path, or it'll wait in the wrong place or something. So. It's just kind of one of those fidgety things that you have to play with enough to make it work. Alright, let's see what we've got here. Started at about 13,400. Wow, that's quite a bit of money. So we'll just wait for these cars to move here. Head back to our silo and get the next load. I've been watching people play this Farming Simulator 2013 for quite a while now, especially Stockoglass, and I'm really enjoying it. I've got approximately 69 or 70 hours into it already, just playing it by myself. And you know, I'm hoping that in the near future that maybe I can get a multiplayer going where people can play with us, and we can just all play together and have a good time. And maybe I can do some live streaming eventually. Since I'm just getting started on this, you know, I'm not going to get, you know, I'm not going to jump into it first thing. Obviously, I'd like to get a few of these sessions under my belt. Kind of nervous around people most of the time, but doing something like this isn't too bad. So I think once I get a few of these done, then I might just do that. There goes Joe. Wave hi to Joe as we go by. See Joe around here everywhere. Alright, let's check and make sure there are no cars coming. No cars. Looks like we're good. I absolutely love this little tractor. This is the coolest tractor ever. Doesn't have all those fancy gadgets inside of the cab. Doesn't have doors to open. Now, one thing it does not have that I really would like to have is a beacon. But unfortunately, they didn't really have beacons on tractors back then, so you know, it's not going to happen. And I think this one was created somewhere around 1965 or so, something like that. At least it's, you know, as we're reading in the notes on it. So we get up here and we'll stop our horseplay right about there. Change your mode to driving helper. Load it, start. So we'll save this, what is it, canola to mill. No, that's the end. So let's drive our course and see what he does. Nope, he has to wait for the stuff, but it's already in there because it's full, or it's empty now. And while he's doing that drive, we need to go check on the other guys here. Yep. We got this guy waiting for the harvester to get loaded up. Looks like it's at 57-58%. So it shouldn't be very long. He'll call him over. I believe it calls him at about 65%. And he'll drive over and we'll load up the trailer, which he's got 42%. We probably won't fill this trailer. Oh, there he goes right there. We probably will not fill this trailer on this one little tiny field, so we're going to have to get us another field here sometime soon. And I intend to plant all canola because that is a good cash crop. But once we get a little bit of money established and everything, we'll get us some cows, and we'll plant us some more wheat so that we can have some hay for it. Hey, how you doing? So he's getting them loaded up, almost done. Wow, that's really cool looking. And he takes off and pulls over to the side until the harvester's ready for another load, or ready to unload again. So check on this guy. He's getting on his way there. Shouldn't be too much longer. We'll be there. You know, guys, when I started doing videos this afternoon, I was seeing how much space it was going to take to record this stuff, and I didn't realize how much space it requires to record a video. Even at the medium quality, I guess is what the setting is. You know, you're still at 1.5 gigabytes for about a minute. So You know, we're talking probably 30 gigabytes, a little over 30 gigabytes for whenever I get done with this video. I'm trying to make it about 30 minutes. So, and then you got to process that down so that it actually will be uploadable to YouTube. And that's going to be the fun part. That's going to take a little while, but as soon as I get it done, we'll set it up and let you guys watch it. I'm excited. I'm really, really excited about getting this series started. And speaking of the series, if you'll notice at the beginning, you saw the intro. It's pretty crappy because I made it myself and I don't really have the tools to make cool intro scenes. So if any of you guys watch this and you're interested in helping me out by making a flashy intro scene, I would be really appreciative of that. It would be very, very nice. Alright, you need to wait till that car... Nope. Oh, great. Okay. Yep, they always tend to do this. You see that he's coming, you tell him no, and he still does it. Alright, so... Oh, no, don't do that. That's the fidgety thing about this. You tell him to start driving the course again. He doesn't take off where he left off. He tries to go back to the beginning. So, alright. So now he should go back to the beginning of the course, but the only thing is, we have 0 canola. So what's going to happen is he's going to stop there and just wait until the next thing is assigned to him. Get a little bit more money, we'll buy us another tractor. I'm thinking maybe a, I don't know, I'm not really sure what I want to get yet. Maybe a mower or something. That might be pretty cool. Well, he's at 84%, and I don't think he's going to get full on this trailer, so let's take a look real quick. We can buy front loader, which I think I have. Oh, I don't have one of those. Let's see. That is a small harvester for corn, so that you can make silage. We have a cultivator and a plow and a sewing machine. We could probably buy one of those, fertilizer, so that we can make the fields fertilized before we plant them. And, oh, okay, this is what we're looking for. It is a 2.7 meter mower. So we could get that, and maybe, well, those aren't too bad either. We could almost get all of those. That's one thing right there, self-loading forage wagon. So we could probably get that and start our foraging for cows and make some silage for them. But obviously we have to have cows first. So okay, well, this guy is not going to be full, so I'm going to go ahead and take over for him and finish him loading up with the harvester. Yep, and he stopped just about the time that I was getting over there. Alright, so we'll jump out of here and into the harvester. Whoop, that didn't work, did it? Alright, so let's boom. Oh, just all butterfingers today. We'll boom out the pipe. Load them what we have here. And we'll move this guy out of the way because we're going to start doing a little cultivating. And you know, kind of like Stocko Gloves, I'd like to name the two guys I got helping with me right now. So maybe in the comments you can put who you would like to, or what you'd like to name the guys that I have helping me. Dump this real quick, and then we'll grab the cultivator. That's just lovely to watch. That is a lot of wheat. So we'll take your trailer and drop it off, and then we'll go grab our cultivator and start that guy. And we definitely want to plant canola. Oh yeah, this is so much easier to back into these things. Alright, let's get in cultivating. I'm not going to bale it yet because I don't have enough money for a baler. Watch this, how small this cultivator is. I mean, it barely makes a dent in this tiny little field. It's actually pretty nice looking cultivator. That's a great view. Got a cool little horn. See how narrow that swath that's taken out of there? It's not hardly doing anything. So I think that's the way it was back then. You know, they didn't have the large machinery that we do nowadays. Okay, so this guy's not really doing much of anything. We'll pull him out of here for now. Alright, now I'll go get this seeder. We'll fill it up with seeds real quick. Oh, you stupid. I hate those little messages. Excuse me. Kind of a neat looking cedar. It's got big huge wheels on it, look like wagon wheels. So we'll go over here and we'll start seeding this field before it gets too late, and I think we'll stop it there. Okay, I think we'll stop here for now, and I've enjoyed doing this series for you guys so far. Episode number 1 completed. So I'm looking forward to doing the next episode, and hopefully you guys will be very, very interested, and I'll see you then. Thanks.